Undertale is probably one of my favourite collector's editions I think I've ever owned. So, like I said, here's Undertale's collector's edition. And like I said again, it's probably one of my all-time favourite collector's editions I've really ever had. I haven't had a lot. But this one's really good. I really like it anyway. So if you didn't know, this is Undertale's collector's edition. In case you couldn't read, or you couldn't listen the 5 times before I said collector's edition. I want to go through this and I want to show you the stuff inside. Starting with the box, there's really cool stuff going on down here. I can't remember where this is supposed to be. It's pretty much just the backdrop of some of the places in Undertale. Mostly just the starting area-ish, sort of. Pretty much just a bit before you go into tutorials. There's this backdrop, and it's pretty nice. Oh, and on the back, there's the Fangamer logo. And if you really want this, I don't know if it's still being sold, but if you want this, I will leave a link to the Fangamer store page thing in the description, so you can go and order it yourself. I've had this since Christmas, and I really wanted to make a video about it because I like this a lot. Whoa. So, here's the inside. We don't need this anymore, so we can throw that in the bin. So here's the inside. This is the entire thing. You don't get anything more than this, unfortunately. It just died. So as soon as it's so eager to kill itself, jump out and die. Here's the necklace, Uzumi pendant thing. Let's take it out. This is the thing that made me want to get this the most, because one, if you played Undertale, then you know that this is the little pendant locket thing that I think it's Asgore has. I think. I like this little thing on here. It's pretty nice. And it's in a heart shape. And you look on the back, there's a key. You can turn the key and it will do a thing. Let's open it. Pop. Oh, it says best voice forever. It's so nice. So this is inside the pendant itself. It's a little chime thing. And if you wind the key on the back, I like this the most. If you wind the key on the back, that's the wrong way. So that's probably going to play off to itself. Stop playing. You can stop now. So if you've heard that tune before, that's his theme, I think it is. It plays in a little note thing in a stone in the caves. Uzumi the waterfall, I think it's called. That's going to play constantly to itself. Let's get it out of the way, because this is going to be annoying. I have no idea if it's been picked up, but I can hear it in the background. So, either way, let's get on to the Uzumi Let's get more into this. Plop. So, this is the PlayStation 4 version. I think it was released in 2 or 3 forms. There was a PlayStation 4 version, there was a Vita version, I think. Could be wrong. That is still going. But I think there was a PC version as well, so if you wanted this, you had the choice between 3 versions of the game. I got the PlayStation 4 version, and every version you got, there was a physical copy, which is exactly what's in here. So here's the game. Whoa. The printing isn't top-notch, I guess? I don't know. There's something about the printing of this that kind of makes it feel a bit cheaper than an actual standard PS4 game. But either way, this is still Undertale. It's a physical copy of Undertale. If I really like a game, and this is the first time I've really done this for an indie game, apart from Minecraft, but if I really like a game that I've bought digitally, I would definitely try and hunt down a physical copy, because I want to show more appreciation to the developer, I guess, than just buying it digitally. So a lot of the times I want to have a physical copy as well, and I did this with Undertale. So here's the back. It says, the friendly RPG where nobody has to die. True that. Unless you want to do the Uzumi run, then you kill everyone. So here's the inside. When I sent for this, they sent me this. It's a little thing, and it has, what's his face's thingy? Toby Fox's little doggy thing. I thought it was really nice. It's a sticker. I didn't want to take it off. I was going to put it on my Mac, but I want to keep it as it is. Just for the sentimental value, I guess. And there's a little little postcard sort of thing that came with it as well. It's really nice. I guess it's kind of a sort of a lithograph sort of thing. I don't know. But either way, it's nice. It's a little Undertale sort of thing. Does anyone want to count how many times I'm going to say Undertale in this? It's probably going to be a lot. So let's take these out. I want to go into this last because I really like it. It's my favorite thing out of this whole collector's edition. So let's take out the Blu-ray disc. It's actually a physical disc. How exciting. So on the inside, it also says Undertale. That's fascinating. And there's the doogie again. Let's put that back, because we don't really need to deal with this anymore. There's legal jargon. Who cares about legal stuff? We're pirates. Yarumi Haratis, we pirate everything. Here's a soundtrack. This isn't any soundtrack, like the version you can buy on Steam, or the one that you can actually just rip from the files of the game. This is a collector's edition soundtrack. There's actually a few tracks in this that are either remade or remixed, or just generally remastered, I guess? I don't know. There's some tracks that are from Undertale, but there's some tracks towards the end of the disc that are from remakes, like I said, or just reimaginings. I don't know. But either way, here's artwork. Don't drop anything. There we go. That's nice. I like it. I like a lot of this stuff about this collector's edition. Here's the soundtrack disc itself. It comes in 2 discs. Disc 1, disc 2, and disc 1. There we go. Let's go in reverse. I like it. I like it all. I like it a lot. Ooh, I forgot about this. There's 2 versions of the inlay of this thing. We have this one, which is just like a blue tinted version. And then we have, on the other side, we have a coloured version. I like it. Does anyone want to count how many times I say I like it as well? So there's this. I like it. Stop saying it. It's just nice that they included this. I mean, it's every case sort of thing in this, well, both case things in this have they have double-sided inlays, I guess. Like, they really didn't have to do that, but it's nice that they did the little bit extra to do that. That's where all the money went to. That's why this is so expensive, because they did double printed inlays. So not only do you get the soundtrack, which in itself is pretty cool, but you also get piano notage thingies. So if you can read sheet music, and I think this is for piano, I'm not really sure. I'm not that great at reading sheet music apart from like drums, but you can have a try of this. This is pretty cool. Inside, which is also pretty nice, are scriptures, I think. Notes. There's little notes, I guess, from Toby Fox. He's written some things about the reasoning for making some of this in the background. I think there's like the background of some music. It and Bone Trousel, I think that's how it's said, were the main battle themes for an RPG I was working on before Undertale. So that's pretty nice. Talks about some of the background of the music, which is really nice. Again, like, this sort of thing didn't need to be included in the actual collector's edition, but there's just so much in here that really didn't need to be a thing, especially for such like a niche indie game. And it still blows my mind that they're trying to bring us to the Switch as well. There's just like, there's so much being done for Undertale, and it's a really short game, but there's a huge following. Not all of it's great, but there's a huge following for this. In you go. We don't need you anymore. You can go in the bin. I'm done. So earlier I mentioned that there was a little book inside of the PS4 case of Undertale, and I wanted to leave that to last. And there's a very, very specific reason. Also, the necklace has stopped making noise. I think it might have suffocated. So if you've played Undertale and you know the intro to the game, you'd know that there's a little story that plays at the start, and there's little pictures and some subtext as well. They made it into a book, which is incredibly charming and super cute. I love the fact that they tried to do this, and it came off really well. The things with this book is it doesn't feel really cheap. It feels like it was made out of some kind of decent material, I guess. It's not a hardback, it's a paperback. It's all floppy and stuff, but it doesn't feel cheap, which is my main thing with this. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like they really skimped out on this. It feels like they really put the extra effort into making this. So we go into the first. I don't want to bend it too much. It's a thing as well. Long ago, 2 races ruled over Earth, humans and monsters. See, they went through, and they took all the pictures, and the subtext and whatever, and they put it into a book. It's super charming. I like it so much. And we have a character at the end. fallen down and dead, presumably. And then we have the Undertale logo. There's just so much charm and effort put into this, and I like it so much. Oh no, he caught his foot on the thing and he fell down and died. And there's Flowey. I just wanted to show this collector's edition because there's so much really in this that I just like so much. That's not gonna fit in frame properly. So there's just all this stuff. If you're interested, I still haven't beaten Sans. I'm sorry to say it, but I just didn't have the willpower to keep going. It was too much. Maybe one day I'll go back to it and try again. So that was all that was in this collector's edition. Like I said, again, I just really like this collector's edition and I wanted to show it. So I made a video about it, a really dumb video, just opening a collector's edition. So like I said at the start of the video, if you want this, I'm gonna leave a link in the description if it's still being sold. If not, deepest apologies, you're gonna have to sell your liver to buy this, I guess, off of eBay. It's a super charming collector's edition. I kind of wish everyone that wanted this could have. It's just super charming. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I'm gonna not get killed by Sans again, because, you know, screw that guy.